Hello, MCP, Mobile Context Protocol. What is this? You have to think about this as a universal socket. In one end you have the clients and in other end you have the server. Clients are ChatGPT, Claude, and all these kind of services, the models. The server is your application, your software. Not all the software in the universe can expose to be connected, can be exposed to be connected, but we are getting there. So today we're going to connect MCP protocol with what? Ableton Live. Claude client being the client, Ableton Live being the server. Why MCP is this universal socket? You have to think about all the clients having this what they call the API. It is a protocol for communication to connect applications to one each other. Thing is, each one of these enterprises make a specific cable. So you have one for ChatGPT, one for Claude, and all the gang members has different cables, ways to connect, to talk to them. In the servers are the same. You have like an infinity number of different cables. So this universal socket, the MCP, was developed by Anthropy, the enterprise behind Claude, to sort this thing out, this problem. Because if somebody in the development team modifies some parameters to communicate with a specific API where your connection got broken, you have to rebuild the connection and so on. So you get into a nightmare. With MCP protocol, you don't have any more that problem because MCP does the job to expose the way you communicate to the server and expose the way you communicate with the API constantly. So no more problems. So today we're going to connect this thing to pilot Ableton with Claude. It's going to be very fun. So follow me. I'm going to cover most of the details. We're going to skip some because this video will be like massive otherwise. So what are we going to type on Google? Like Ableton MCP, and we're going to go directly to the GitHub. You will find like there are more and more GitHubs popping up, you know, because it's getting very, 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 very good. I'm going to do this installation, the Uisato Ableton MCP extended. What we do when we are here, actually. So I'm going to minimize myself, minimizing my ego now. Hong Kong soon. All right, jokes aside. Green button, code, unfold. Copy command to clipboard. Good. What to do next? Let's open the terminal. Let's open the terminal and you know what? CD from the start. We're going to create a new folder in my machine. So to do that, we do mkdir make directory, and we give a friendly name to this project like Ableton MCP. Hit enter. So now, how do we get into that folder? We go cd Ableton _ MCP. And now you see we are inside of this folder. And trying to zoom in here. Wait. Blah 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 blah. No. Blah blah blah. Here we go. So now you can, I hope you can follow better the installation process. So we are inside of that. So what to do? So then we paste this code and we go enter. So it is cloning the repository into that folder. Great, it seems to work. So now we should go into that folder because it's from there where we're going to do the installation. So again, cd Ableton MCP extended. Go in there. So I'm going to open this repository in Visual Studio Code. For that I do this. Let me try to adapt my screen so you can see everything. Here we are. Here is the repository. It's plenty of things, and one smart thing, believe me, is to read the README file. So there is a bunch of things here. First, it is showing up the pretty and awesome things we can do with this repository, of course. And he said, quick start, 5 minutes. We're not going to, you do the stopwatch clock. There are some prerequisites. Ableton Live 11 or higher, any edition. I have 12, so Ableton Live 12, so good. Python 3.10 or higher. How do we check if we do have installed Python in our machine? So we go Python and version. No, so we're going to face all, okay, 3.13.5, good. Cloud Desktop or Cursor, I do have that installed already. I download Cloud Desktop, I install, I did an account and blah blah blah, so that is up and running. Here it is. Cloud Desktop is here. Alright, good. What else? So I think we have everything. So what to do next? Get the code. So we already cloned the repository. We went into that folder, and now we have to install it with this command. So go back to the terminal, or actually here inside you have the terminal, and we are inside of that project. So we're going to run it from here. Okay, so one good action is to copy and paste. Installing. Note, this error originated from a sub browser and is likely not a problem with pip. Errors. Of course we're going to face errors. Getting requirements to build editable did not run successfully. 49 lines of output. Blah blah blah. Project.license as TOML table is deprecated. Please use a simple string to... Okay, so there is a problem with this file. Okay, this is getting tricky, and we need some help here, of course. One good action is go back to the repository. One first thing I will do is to go to the issues. Oh, lucky us. There is some setup issues. This is why I choose this Ableton MCP extended. Okay, in unpronounceable 33, July 16, pretty recent. I encountered a number of issues with setup. One, the other issue listed here, I have to replace line 30 in the project TOML file with that. Okay, let's go trust this good old Samaritan. So line 30 he used this. Let's go to Visual Studio Code. Let's go to the pyproject.toml, and 30 packages. Here, he replaced with that. Save it. Never punny. Internet joke. What else? When running pip install blah blah blah, I got error command not found pip, so I tried pip 3. And I had to create a virtual environment for the project, otherwise I got error. So one thing, let's go try to rerun the last command. So I hit like arrow up to go to the last command I wrote. This is a shortcut. And let's try to do it again. Okay, successfully installed. Good. What to do next? Let's go back to the README file. Install Ableton script. Woo! Find your Ableton remote script folder in Mac. Okay, so in Mac we go to the Finder, we go to Applications, Ableton Lab. Well, I live in France. Yes, I'm a French speaker. So here is open what is inside, and then okay, content, app resources, MIDI remote script. What do we do here? Well, we're going to create a folder. As said here, create folder Ableton MCP. So we're going to really follow this up. We're going to create a folder with that name. Where is the folder? Here, I'm going to rename it. I know me, yeah, rename. Ableton MCP, good. What next? Copy Ableton MCP underscore remote underscore script slash underscore underscore init underscore score dot py. What on earth is that? Well, we're going to have go home, Ableton MCP, extended, and here is Ableton MCP remote script. Ableton remote script. Here we have this folder, here we have this init. So we're going to copy that into the folder I just created in the app resources. So it was the Ableton MCP. The Ableton MCP, done, copy. What else? Okay, step 2, done. Configure Ableton, open Ableton Live. Let's open Ableton Live. Plaply, 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 plaply. So I'm not going to edit this show. What to do next? I go to Preference, Link Tempo and MIDI, set Control Surface to Ableton MCP, set Input Output to None. Command, semicolon, Link Tempo MIDI, Surface, Control Surface, Ableton MCP. Inputs to none, outputs to none. Yeah, I have it all in French. Okay. Done. Connect AI Assistant. Okay, for Cloud Desktop. Okay, pretty cryptic. It gave me a JSON file, or not even a file actually, a part of a file. Where do we find this? Okay, let me just bring this, so I'm going to guide you from the start. Let's just open Claw. Chan, 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 chan. Okay, this is fufufu with my account. Set parameters, development, and here we're going to modify the configuration. So it opens up this pointing to this .json. Pretty good. So we're going to open this with Visual Studio Code. I do have something here. This is myself. You probably won't have anything here. So if this is blank for you, which is not for me, we are going to copy and paste this. Copy and paste this, but not here. You see, we're going to do it here. Well, if you have something as me, you're going to copy from there, avoiding these first curly brackets. We're going to, but you see, you have like this red thing is not good. You have to put a semicolon here. Now we're good. Save that. So you modify this JSON file opened in the developer part of Claw. So what to do next? Let's go back to the README file for cursor. How it works? Blah blah blah. That's for cursor. I think from now on we are pretty alone, actually. But we are together here. We are together until the end. Made with love for the music production community. If this project helps your creativity, consider giving a star. Oh. Yeah, subscribe to my channel. Inspired by the original. Okay. I think the original, this Ableton MCP, has even a Discord channel, so there is a community. GitHub issues, discussions, blah blah blah. Documentation, installation. Okay. Installation. So we are now here. Set up, get the code, install the package, blah blah blah. Install the Ableton remote script. We did that. Install the main remote script. Create folder in your remote script. Create a new folder called blah blah blah. Copy file. We did that. This is a structure. It sounds good. Configure Ableton Live. Yeah, we did that. Connect your AI assistant. We did that. Here we have more steps. Update the path. What? So actually, when we copy this, let's go back again. You see, we put here. Let's try to. When we copy this is passed to Ableton MCP. So this is like a comment. This is like a guide. This is a message for you from the developer. You have to put your path, your computer path in here. I will put mine. It's not the same for you. So path, what is it? What path? Can you spell it? P-A-T-H? So how do you expose your path? So it says path to Ableton MCP extended with your actual installation path. Save and restore Claw desktop. Wait a minute. So what we did, we create a folder here. Okay, we clone the repository. Okay, and we copy the remote script init from there. So now we have to go to the MCP server. MCP server is this one, and we have to point out this guy. One quick way to expose the path of this file is just open the terminal. I'm going to clear this up so you can watch this. Very neat. So, wait. In order to expose this path, your path in your computer, you're going to drag this here. And whoa, here we are. You have the path. So copy this and paste it here in your JSON, okay? Here, between these quotation marks. All right. So now this JSON is going to go look up for my server.py into this address in my computer, in mine. I'm hoping not to get you lost, but tigers don't get lost. All right. Wait a minute. So installation. Okay, save and restart Cloud Desktop. Did we save? Double save. Close. Restart Cloud Desktop. Command quit. Restarting Cloud Desktop. Restarting Cloud Desktop. Dun, 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 dun. MCP Ableton server disconnected. For troubleshooting guidance, please visit our debugging documentation. Fun. So it seems like it won't work. And it won't. Believe me. So how does it look like here? But we are getting close. We're getting close. Don't lose faith here. You see Ableton MCP fail, Python, server disconnected. Well, again, I will go to here and try to see what others faced already. Hey, first I did follow the solution provided by unpronounceable 33. Thank you. Second problem was all right. MCP files. MCP SDK was not supporting the description parameter in fast MCP installation. Solve the problem by simply connecting the line 189 in the server PI as follow. Okay, run also this upgrade just in case. Pip install upgrade MCP, and finally I use the configuration JSON. Okay, let's try to follow. MCP equal fast MCP. Where is this? Second problem was that. So wait. So if we compare things here, you know, this guy is using user local bin Python, and I'm using the command Python here. And this guy called MCP server. If we remember, yeah, we are troubleshooting here, so this takes time. So don't be anxious. MCP servers, all right. MCP server, where are you? Yeah, MCP server, fast MCP, well, okay, MCP server, Ableton MCP, where is this? MCP SDK was not supported description parameter in fast MCP initialization. Solve the problem by simply commenting the line. Okay, so there is a thing here. This guy opened up this file, the server.py. So let's go find the server.py. Server.py. Line 189. Line 189. And this guy just commented that. So with, how do we comment? Command Shift slash, and this is the way you comment things in Python, just by adding hashtag. So this guy just did that, save the file, and run also this upgrade just in case. So wait. So if you modify that, so yes, it looks like, okay, so what else? What again? Let's just try to close and reopen. No, run also this upgrade just in case. Okay, pip install upgrade MCP. In the terminal, I guess, in the project, in the folder, as we left it here. So here's where am I? Yes, trying to guide you guys, trying to guide you as much as possible. So before doing this, I'm going to erase this. I'm going to run clear here. So we're clear. And copy this, pip install upgrade MCP, successfully installed MCP 1.16 blah blah blah. Okay, successfully. And then let's just try to reopen, and finally I use this configuration in the JSON. All right. So you know what? I'm going to reopen Claw, and before doing that step, I'm going to see what's the deal right now. So yeah, I'm not mastering the art of OBS, but I'm doing it with patience. So here we are. I'm going to the settings. It's taking some time to pop up. Here we are. Developer. Running! It means that we don't have to follow this step yet. So it means if we, so this is a breaking moment on Earth. So let's just ask Claw now. New discussion. Let's just say something like, what do you want, guys? So I don't know, just create. Is this huge enough? It's going to zoom in. Oh, sorry. It's going to just zoom in a little bit. So let's going to create a new MIDI track, all right, with a drum set, drum rack, using 808 sounds, and make a pattern in the style of Radiohead. Why not? Hit enter. What's going to happen? I'll help you create a MIDI track with 808 drum rack and make Radiohead inspired drum pattern. Let me start getting my information, blah blah blah. Now let's create. So let's just zoom in and see what's going on. Okay. Now let me create a new MIDI track. So it demands access. It is requiring you access. I'm going to give him out full authorization here. Okay, have you seen that? It creates this track. So it asked me for more authorization. And the guy is doing the job. He's doing the job. Radiohead, blah blah blah. Just let me zoom this out. Let's just zoom this out. So the guy is doing the part, is creating something. It's working. Now Claw AI is co-piloting your session. It is doing the job you want him to do. You prompt, he works. Fun fact. Low instrument or effect. So it's taking time. So let's going to enjoy this. Now let me create a clip and add a Radiohead-inspired drum pattern. Radiohead often use intricate, slightly off-kilter drum patterns with interesting ghost notes and syncopations. I create a pattern inspired by sounds like weird fishes or fist in step with the characteristic silhouette feel. Okay, come and enter. So it's creating the clip. Create the clip. Wow, I'm so excited here. I hope you're excited as well. So it is creating the click. Okay. This looks really, really good. We're not playing nothing yet. We're going to remain in suspense. I hope this is soon enough. So okay. 808 kick on key beat. So let's see what's going on. Wow, the guy is doing the job. The guy is doing the job actually. So blah 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 is telling me what he did. You can now fire the clip to hear it. Would you like me to adjust the tempo and variation or modify any other elements of the pattern? Okay, let's say, what tempo would you recommend for this pattern? Does it has any artistic intelligence? Impossible to connect. Okay. So he said here, Claude might do some mistakes. Make sure to double check the answers. So he didn't change the tempo. What happened? 95 to 100. So I lean toward 95. Would you like me to set yes? Okay, it's going to set the tempo or not? It's going to set the tempo. Push the tempo, push the tempo. In my humble opinion, all these fellas are very good to imitate what is already known. I'm not sure if they really can create something originally. 96 in the tempo. So what if we fire this clip up? Okay. Just let me show. We are going to listen something. Hope it. Up to you to decide how Radiohead is this or not. But we got the job done. So thanks for following until the end and have fun debugging this and prompting with Claw and transforming yourself into Negative prompter composer. See you soon, guys.